बोले मुझे रोज मैसेज
हो गए और पहली बॉल चली जाती है
हाशिम
ले जनाब सेकंड इनिंग शुरू हो गई है जनाब हमारी इंडिया पाकिस्तान
बैट आवाज निकाल दो इसकी मैं शोर सुनना चाहता हूं
Big wicket taking delivery.
But this Shaheen has to understand, okay, bowled one Yorker fair. If you can tell sitting by sitting here, of course the opposition, like Indian team, any other team, will know as well. First couple of balls will be full and in Yorker. Plan B should be the length bringing the ball back into the
ले जनाब बिल्कुल टैप हमारा वापसी हो गई और ये
ऐसे ही किया था उसने
First runs on the borders are wide. India contributed handsomely in the first 10-15 runs with wides. He's looking lean though. Shaheen Shafri is looking lean. Richard Illingworth and Paul Rifle, the two umpires standing today. Where are the two fielders out? Deep backward square and third on the boundary. Rohit Sharma off the mark. Used to form a formidable partnership. They average 71 batting together. Scored 7 runs an over 28 innings or so, among the best. Pakistan have to get into them quickly if they've got to have any chance.
There's no other option. Couple of wickets early on. First 5 wickets ideally. Pakistan. Coming back to Rohit Sharma, what a player. 3 double hundreds. Another day, Mustafiqur bowled him, one made it over. And then he said, okay, I'm going to my plan B. I'm attacking them, and he attacked them mercilessly.
It's the man informed though. Shouldn't do it. Interesting, before Shubman could strike. He asked Rohit, is it swinging enough? And Rohit said, no, not much. He gave him the confidence that, alright, maybe he wouldn't try the younger, but as expected, the first one was again the younger. Attempted at least. The benefit of being a recently retired player, DKS is still playing, by the way. You see, here's things that don't come through on the stump. I didn't hear that. What's this going to be?
बॉल पे अभी आपको विकेट मिले
Good pace, good rhythm, and good carry by Shaheen Shafri. He's sprinting in. He's looking good. The rhythm is there, especially with the new ball. This is the length they should be bowling at. I mean, okay, a couple of Yorkers has been bowled, fine. That's how you create pressure. One may be fuller in an over. Not 2, 3, just one. Don't be predictable as a bowler. Good carry.
Already eased past 140 kilometers an hour. Or 5 of the deliveries. Very good first over so far. One thing Pakistan has done is set a very square field. As you see to the top right of your screen, the usual fine leg is somewhere there, but they've gone for something much squarer. You know, both these players are good players of the flick, so they've kept it a lot squarer. And this pitch is a bit slow as well, which in turn makes it the right field. Rain is there for the pickup shot, or in Rohit's case, maybe for the pull for the short ball. Good first shot, 2 for that. It's always a key with Shaheen Shafri. Is he swinging the ball early and upfront? How long can he continue swinging the ball? His potency has just gone down a little bit in the last year or so. It's taken in the power play. He's still taking wickets. Not with the same menace and regularity with which he did, say, 2-3 years ago. Naeem Shah. Keep an eye on the speaker. With Naeem Shah.
He's bowling well, Naeem Shah. He's got his rhythm, his pace is about 140, 142. He swings the ball early on away from the right-hander. That's why he's been a slip in place. He's got third man back in the same field, square leg just behind umpire. No fine leg.
When all three are bowling well, that's Afridi, Rauf and Naeem Chishti. I think this is one of the most potent trios going around in world cricket. 3 wickets to get to 50. Virat Kohli is a big one. 14,000 runs, he needs just 15. And he'll be the quickest to get there by a margin of 64 games. KL Rahul needs 56 to get to 3,000.
We speak a lot about Afridi and his ability to pick wickets. There's this general conception that probably he is the toughest bowler, but actually, you speak to the Indian batters, they actually find Naeem Shah the toughest. He can swing the ball both ways and at good speed too. And in the recent passes, almost got a wicket every time, very early in his spell. Rohit, in fact, I know for a fact, finds Naeem slightly tougher to tackle compared to a Shaheen Shah.
How would India play this in a right? Just try not to lose wickets to the new ball first 7-8 overs? Or attack the new ball as they've tended to do in recent times? It's gone about 180 degrees in the other direction, but it's still gone to the boundary.
That's his game, that's why he's not the best in the world. He thought, okay, the plan we used to attack, and that's what exactly he did. On bench, but there was no chance of any field. It was a great passing. Good seat position. He followed the batter, but not enough. One bounce into the fence. First boundary for India.
No, early signs, but there's not so much swing like it was the Bangladesh game. I in fact feel Rohit will go a touch harder than the Bangladesh game, purely because of his fitness, to try and make as much use of the power play as possible.
Now this is vintage Rohit Sharma. The pickup shot through the onside, and it goes a long, long way. It's a glorious shot.
The figures go back to the wide critical, and you can understand why that's been a superstition for some time now at Rohit bats. Boy, this is just painful. Good ball, not the worst of ball, but Rohit Sharma. And the right voice of vintage. I guess that like an absolute genius of the shot.
What a shot. This is just unbelievable. Incredible. 81 meters. Big 8 in the second stand. Rohit Sharma at his best.
Good ball straight in that channel. The outswing comes naturally to Naeem Shah.
Just made that look very easy. It's a very tough shot to someone bowling 140, and when the ball is still swinging slightly, to get into that position, to be able to play that shot. Just outstanding batting, and I just told you he finds him the toughest bowler probably, and this is the way he tries and counters a bowler who he actually finds tough. Quite the attitude to have as an Indian skipper.
So this is how we want to play cricket, and we'll start with me. Ten of the over. 2 gone, it's 12 for no loss. Dusk over Dubai right now. Tension inside the stadium. Give me another 230. There's still a slip. A wall on the offside inside the circle. Once again, ball reaches the boundary, but a part of the boundary that was not meant to go to.
I suppose luck will not be the plan B goes by India has begun to attack in first 10 overs. He was inside edge, you can understand that there was no fine leg. We've got a square leg man there behind umpire and first boundary.
Watching his speeds against New Zealand. First over, his speed was 136, today it's 141. For Shaheen Shah, Afridi is running in much harder.
Ran in the first delivery. Let's have a look. There was a Yorker, perfectly played and nicely bowled. The wide back of a length, another length review, but down leg side. There was a Yorker to Gill. That was his first delivery. Good lead, good carry. He took a chance in first over, 3 Yorkers. That was the idea, to bowl full and get a wicket. It happened.
I've got a couple of questions for you, but let me go with the first one. You must have bowled a few times to Sachin Tendulkar. So when you came into the game, did you come in with a preset plan as to you know how to get him out, or did you decide depending on the pitch on the day how your body felt?
Depending on the pitch, absolutely. For instance, we played about 3 to 4 series in Canada. We knew over there the ball will swing around early on, it will seam off the pitch. On the other hand, Sharjah, we knew nothing's going to happen. So back of a length within the stumps. But sometimes you decide while after bowling the first delivery, you pick up as a bowler how much is going to swing, what sort of lengths you have to bowl at. So for Shaheen Afridi, it doesn't come in. The problem with him, he has learned that reverse swinger with the new ball, but he's not consistent with it. Because sometimes, like so far, we haven't seen a couple of deliveries came into the right-hander, but nothing going across. And it's too predictable. As a batter, you would know, he's going to bring the ball back in, farther is straight. Nothing is going away from middle leg from him.
Left arm pace has actually mastered that quite well in the recent past. It's Brent Bolt. He always gets the ball back in, but he's now got the ball going away as well to the right-hander.
This is the gap for 4. Just maybe no more than 3-4 inches fuller than you would like to.
That's a problem with bowling Yorkers. They're not showing in, especially with the new ball, especially in power play. Probably most of the time you bowl that delivery. Because the idea was to bring the ball back in, right into his path, but that didn't happen. And he was expecting that Yorker. He was on the front foot, he waited for it. And made it into the toss and just set the target between the gap.
145. Better ball. But 8 came of the over. It's 20 for no loss from 3. He's not in bad form either. He's had a very good domestic season, came back, scored runs at the highest level. He's got some time though. He'll hope he's got some time. Here's Naseem Shah. So you're taking the chance. You're seeing a change in the field. Square leg is just moving a touch finer, not too much, just a touch finer. He's still just backwards square, not 45 by any stretch of imagination. The 45 on the offside is down on third, right on the boundary. Now Bullow's charging and just, I get the feeling athletes are in rhythm. Afridi and Naseem Shah. This is a crucial phase for both teams.
Change of bat for Shubman Gill. Not too happy, I think. It was a lovely cover drive. I don't know what went wrong with it soon after. But it's the square leg that we're speaking about is a field that MS Dhoni always operates with a lot. He doesn't keep a fine leg, keeps it very square. He believes that if it goes so fine, more often than not, it's a bad ball. So let that be. But I'll keep a fielder for the good shot.
swinging for a left arm and it's coming in. I rather would have a fine leg than the square leg. Yeah, for Naeem, he has down leg side. There's a fielder there. But for the left-hander I'm talking about, but you're absolutely right, because he's bowling away swingers with the right-hander. It has to be a bad ball that go finer. And the skipper, the T20 skipper, as Sky, Surya Kumar Yadav, he walked in with me. He was behind my car. We were in a queue for an hour out there. What a player.
Are you saying that even cricketing royalty like you has to wait for an hour, guys?
Let me him. He had to park his car outside and walk.
There's a few things there. So Abhishek Sharma, Tilak Verma. What a contest to see. Players the infield. This is a breathtaking approach for Rohit Sharma.
We're getting too used to this. Rohit Sharma stepping out and smashing a bowler and making it look a tad bit too easy. I was bowling at 140, I can tell you. It's hard work. You need to get your head position right and then get your hands through the ball, and it's not as simple as it looks on the replay.
Absolutely. What a shot from one of the best in the world, Rohit Sharma.
Everybody who's anybody and loves cricket is at the Dubai International Stadium today. This is a contest they don't want to miss.
It's a big day in the park. And coming back to that shot of Rohit Sharma to Naeem Shah was just phenomenal. Couple of steps, played with the swing, just a punch, not even a follow through. Ball went into the stands. And this what happens to one of your premier bowlers. That's kind of quite depressing for the team when your main bowler get hit like this.
What next? A slow ball, interesting. Rohit Sharma was getting ready for the pull shot. It never arrived. 26 for no loss.
Good change of pace there. But if I was Rohit Sharma, I think he'd be okay with it. The ball is swinging, he's going for the off cutter. Tells you that he's just trying to make sure he doesn't go for boundaries right now. Good thinking. It's going to be interesting to see who's won the battle at the end.
Tense faces in the crowds. There's nothing you can do but the tension of you. Now Gio. Nobody scored more runs than Gio in the last 2 or 3 years in ODI cricket.
Length from Shaheen Shah Afridi. He tried Yorkers, he got hit for a couple of boundaries. The plan B should be this length. And of course the big man is there, Bumbo Afridi. Oh, the grandfather now.
He's doing well.
He looks great.
Things escalation very quickly in his life. Started as father-in-law, became grandfather. Hopefully he doesn't come out of retirement again.
I'll tell you what, he'll try to hit the first ball for 6 if he comes out of retirement. There's a few players, by the way, Wes, who ostensibly have retired, but are actually still playing. There's one next to you.
He's talking about Shahid Afridi. He just played recently in the Maripattam ride. He still plays his sport, he loves it.
He's legends now, but still he looks very good. He's physically very fit. He's always been a handsome guy. And he's one of the main heroes in Pakistan, Shahid Afridi. And this is one of the most beautiful stadiums in world cricket, Dubai International. Good delivery. This is the length he should be bowling at now, Shahid Shah Afridi.
If India keeps batting like this with the same intent, it's good news for India, purely because as this ball gets older, India will be able to dominate a lot better. Pakistan's best chance in this game was to pick up early wickets, and they'll be hunting for it. They're trying. They're not getting enough purchase in the air right now. Hopefully they don't get too desperate looking for this.
There's a fielder there, but it will go on the bounce. it's all in the family with Pakistan. You look at the best figures in Dubai, in the Champions Trophy, at ICC events, at all ODIs. It's either the father-in-law or the son-in-law.
कुछ नहीं होता जो आप लोग तो दिल पे लगे हो यार
Let's have the throw. He's a premier bowler. Look at this. I hope his shoulder is okay because this is not a good attitude in my book.
All he has to do is clear the infield, and he's doing that in some style at the moment. It'll take its time, it'll just get there slowly, but it gets there eventually for four. And Rohit Sharma, in recent times, has a fantastic playing record against Pakistan. It's just
Back for runs, right, but the line was wide. Have a look, there was no swing. It was a slow ball, and like you said, DK, pressuring on the bowler, that's what they need the variations. And Rohit Sharma picked it up, played a good spin, one-handed boundary. He wasted it to 20 of 14, strike rate to 142. That's one-day cricket we're talking about, not T20.
you cannot worry about getting out if you're going to play like this.
He's got the wicket. He missed it completely. Let's have a look. First wicket for Pakistan. Confidence is back. They got the main man.
Not to be today. 20 of 15 is 31 for 1. Special place in India-Pakistan. So we're some of his best innings. Recent times, that's only half an hour. Rohit Sharma taking the attack to them, but it lasted 14 balls and 20 runs. I think if you told Pakistan, Rohit Sharma 20 or 40 and then out, they would have been too disappointed.
One hand left to be in great positions. No matter how great a position you got into, this was almost unplayable. Came in straight, had that lead swing. More often than not, when a ball like that comes, you're just trying to make sure your toe doesn't get fractured. Put it lane for length from Shaheen Shah really. Goal is slow on the previous ball, but he came back with his lovely Yorker.
Yeah, the late swing did the trick there. So best thing to watch, Rohit Sharma. Wicket for Shaheen Shah.
Now, for some time, we'll see a little more classical one-day international action. We'll just mellow down a bit. You'll see the odd shot from Gill where he is extravagant. So he will buy time, understand the pitch before he starts finding his rhythm.
Pakistan team is switched on now. Everybody's shouting, supporting each other, having the coach telling players, come on, come on. That's a good sign. They're attacking. Especially the fielders in inner circle fielders.
I think that wicket will also ease the pressure of Naseem. I think he was finding it hard to bowl to Rohit because he was using his feet, moving away. So now he can get into the rhythm of hitting good lengths. And I'm loving the ball to swing as well. The stock standard field, 4 on the offside. In the ring with a slip.
ਮਾਰੀ ਕਿ ਵਿਕਟ ਦੇਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ
Delivery. He got balls, and that's how you create pressure, put pressure on the opposition.
ਪ੍ਰੈਸ਼ਰ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਹੈ
Good comeback by the single.
ਤੁਹਾਡਾ
Only
ਗਰਾਊਂਡ
one for
ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ
one
ਹੈ
to six
ਇਹ
over.
ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਤੇ ਪ੍ਰੈਸ਼ਰ ਹੈ
Not ball to
ਤੁਹਾਡਾ
one.
ਗਰਾਊਂਡ ਘੱਟ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੈਸ਼ਰ ਹੈ
Only chasing 240. Usually one day he's getting pressure. 20 we saw yesterday. Australia chased 350 odd in about 47 minutes with so much ease. That was incredible innings by English.
Incredible, Chid. They got 230 of the last 28, 29 overs, going at 10 and over. This is completely different. They approach the game differently too, these two. They bat very well together, but they do it differently. Rohit Sharma will take the attack, he'll take the risk, he won't mind going aerial. Shubman Gill will set himself up to play through the innings.
You can see just this over post the wicket, he's just being cautious. He hasn't tried an attacking shot. Yes, the leg's been bang on. He's just almost defended every ball. Knowing that all he needs to do is buy time right now.
Just wonder if there's a first little sign of grey in Gautam Gambhir. Saurav Ganguly told me, when you become captain or coach of India, grey comes with it. It's good over. Just a single off at 32 for 1.
ਇੱਕ ਗੱਲ ਕਹਾਂ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਪਾਗਲ ਮੈਂਟਲ ਬੋਲਰ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਉਹ ਯੋਗ ਮਾਰੇ ਛੇ ਤੋਂ ਖਤਰਨਾਕ ਬੋਲਰ ਮਾਰੇ
ਮਾਰਦਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ
ਮਾਰ ਦੇਗਾ
ਬੜੇ ਲੋਕ ਸਿਖਾਏ
ਉਹ ਨਾ that cover ਸੀ ਆਹੀ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਬੜਾ ਸਕੋਰ ਪਾ ਲਿਆ ਇੱਕ ਬੰਦੇ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਸਕੋਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਰਦਾ ਸੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਸਲੋਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਾਰੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੋ ਇਹ ਬਸ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨ ਤੇ ਬੈਨ ਕਰਦਾ
It's not a bad idea, let's see. Man in form takes in Shaheen Shah that deadly in swing. And the counter is through to him for a couple of runs. A beautiful straight bat.
ਲੇਕਿਨ ਦੋ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਕੋਹਲੀ ਰਨ ਲੈਣ ਚ ਤੇਜ਼ ਹੈ
I'm okay with that as long as Shaheen Shah. He's going for the wicket. He's got to. There's no other option. There's no plan B.
ਰਨ ਲੈਣ ਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਤੇਜ਼
It was a length delivery, nicely played with a straight bat. Another good player here. But like I said, the good attitude, good thinking by Pakistani bowlers, especially with Shaheen Shah. He's going for the wickets. That's the only way Pakistan can put pressure on India.
ਚੱਲ ਨੀ ਕੁਬੜੀ ਚੱਲ ਚੱਲ ਨੀ ਕੁਬੜੀ
The shot that is such a feature of Shubman Gill, the shot all his own and the shot that comes off so often.
Well, that's a shot of a man who is in absolute pristine form. Not the worst of balls, looking for the short one, but smashing it in front of square and comfortably too. Especially that a shot he plays very well. Brilliant batting.
Special player. It wasn't an easy delivery. The ball was kind of slanting across him. And then he went across and just punched it towards mid-wicket.
It's a great story. It comes from one of the most western parts of Punjab. They found his talent very early in life. The entire family moved to Mohali so that he could be very close to a cricket stadium. Took up a rental accommodation very close to the stadium so that he could come and play cricket. He's not let them down from the time we saw him play for India as an under-19 player. He's grown very well. He's only on 17 so far, but he's looking all right. And that is the best of them all. There is no more regal shot than the straight drive, straight back master swing over.
Well, we've seen a few shots today, but none better than this one. Great great head position, allowing the ball to come to you. The master of the runner, non-striker rather, would be very proud of the shot. Swinging in late, waiting on it, and smashing it past mid-off. A shot that he's going to be proud of, and that one we are going to see for a long time on social media.
When things are going your way, you get a boundary with that one. Shine, I really think you were that close to beating a man.
A bit unlucky for Shine, pulling his leg back a bit. Shubman Gill early on the flick. But luckily for him, it didn't go to point's hand, but in between point and cover point, and raced away to the boundary.
It was a great delivery, but unfortunately got the top edge. And the ball raced away to the boundary. 3 fours already from this over.
It's a great contest. Goes past the bat again. 2 opportunities, 14 runs, 46 for 1 after 7.
यार ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਬੈਟਰ ਚ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਬੈਟਰ ਚ ਫੜੋਗੇ ਉਹ ਘੜੋ ਡੋੜ ਕਰਨ ਆਏ ਸੀ ਆ ਘੜੋ ਮੈਚ ਪਾੜਦਾ ਏ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਊਟ ਹੋਣਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਪਾਸ ਇੱਕ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ 7ਵੇਂ 8ਵੇਂ ਨੰਬਰ ਦਾ ਕੀ ਆਏਗਾ ਟੈਗ ਕਰਨ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਏਗਾ ਲਾਵਰ ਦਾ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਿਲ ਸਪਾਨਾ ਦਾ
Forty-six for 1. And 2 terrific shots in the last over from Shubman Gill. 3 boundaries in total. 2 shots in total control. This is a glimpse of that. That's glorious. Offering the full face of the blade, a little bit of luck in that occasion.
catch
That's gone away fine. Just getting his leg to it in the nick of time. So Kohli away with a couple.
Good beat there. Players love playing a little bit of football in the mornings before the game starts as a warm-up. So clearly good with the feet. It is. Any way to save a boundary, pretty well.
Well, stay in 241 is not a big target you put on the board if you're a bowler now. But the obvious message is take early wickets. Now, as a fast bowler, where do you draw the balance? For an all-out attack or striking the right balance?
Yeah, it depends on what Pakistan want to do right here. I mean, I remember back in the days when AD and Dan Smith would captain the South African team, they'd say, guys, we can take 3 wickets inside the first 10 overs, that would be amazing. Regardless of how many runs kind of go. Obviously not to get the game away from you, but if you can get 3 wickets, if you can have a team 60 for 3, even 70 for 3, you really find yourself in a strong position. And Pakistan might be thinking that tonight, where this new ball is good, there's a little bit of swing, there's a little bit of bounce, and if you can get a couple of wickets and we can get ourselves into that middle order of India, we might stand a chance on what is probably a score that's probably 20, maybe 30, just short of where they would want to have been at the end of the innings.
You look back at that New Zealand game, they held their length for the first 10 overs, short of a length, attacking the stump. And that meant that Pakistan were out of the game after the first 10 overs. But there is that way also where you just be consistent with your length, and that in turn builds pressure and you get a wicket. But right now, Ravi Bhai, all of Pakistan is holding their breath. Virat Kohli loves playing against Pakistan. They don't want that.
You can see already that there's some energy there. The focus is there, that just the way he's run that single, and just the body language. Very important now for Gill. He's in a rich vein of form. Important that he carries on. 49 for 1.
फोन स्टार्ट है
Champion Stadium here in Dubai, and the atmosphere is simply electrifying. It's all the makings of a cracking contest. If Pakistan get a couple of wickets, they'll feel they're right back in it. India on the other hand, one short of 50. So the 50 comes up, Kohli is running quick, he wants the second. And gets it. Gill is running towards the danger end. You can see he's like cat on a hot tin roof here. Virat Kohli is, you can just see from the body language that he wants it. You can see it in the eyes. At this stage you need a little bit of luck, especially when you've not been amongst the runs you're used to. And I think it's a good move here, carrying on with shine, giving him a chance to look for a wicket as well. Should be a wide, they'll get a single. Earlier in the Pakistan innings, Kuldeep Yadav in his last spell came and did the job, taking 3 wickets, 3 crucial wickets. Salman Aga and Shaheen Afridi, and then Naeem Shah. He's on top of the fantasy points. Glorious. There's something regal about this man when he's in full flow. There's example there.
Such elegance to the offside. We saw a straight drive, previous over. Now just showing off by going through the cover. Slight opening up the face, but it's also graceful.
Shaheen Afridi has opted for that fuller Yorker. He loves to get his wickets like that. We saw him get rid of Rohit Sharma like that. Now, Shubman Gill's just becoming accustomed to it now. He's been up there for almost 9 overs now, familiar with the pace. And he's just starting to see it a little bit better. So as soon as Shaheen is off length slightly, he's able to lean onto it, and those cover drives end up looking so beautiful if he knows it's going to be bowled full.
Like the way that front foot's coming towards the ball and not across it. You can see when he lines up, he goes leg stump to leg stump, so that that front leg doesn't come across. Gives that allowance for the ball to swing if it does. If it doesn't, then the extra stride. Get closer to the ball. Really good batting so far.
Shaheen Afridi opting to go full to pick up his wickets.
kind of feel like if he does throw in that surprise bouncer right now, he could just get in caught kind of in between. You see a lot of the balls that he's bowled, he's been hit down the ground, he's looking to hit the pads or the stumps. And if you can surprise him with a very quick bouncer, who knows, he might glove it to the keeper, he might bring in that mid-wicket into play, or even a caught and bowl, one that just kind of pops up. You mustn't forget about all the other ways in which he can get wickets.
Down the ground. That's banged very hard. Looked as if he was tripping down the track as well. He's given that a smack.
And just asserting his authority even more. Knows that Shine is pitching up, so might as well take a step towards him, step in it.
Yes, I think I agree with Dale saying totally. I was going to ask him that question. Just becoming a little predictable here. Either going to take pace off or just change the field. So that the length isn't predictable. So good over for India. They will get the extra run. So in the end, 14 of the over, 9 gone, it's 63 for 1. So still no bowling change. Big match this for both sides. India, if they win this, will feel very comfortable. Having already beaten Bangladesh, they'll feel they're almost through to the semi-finals. Pakistan on the other hand. It's a must-win game, this. When you look at that table, that's why this format, it's so tight. It's important you start off well. No time for catch-up.
Price series before this, you see, also at the ground, everybody's at the ground. Seems like all of Pakistan and India have descended here. That's what you're talking about, Ravi. If you lose a game, the pressure's up to you. And if Pakistan lose this, they're out of the tournament. India still have a chance, but vital for Pakistan to get points in this game. So in the tri-series before this, and then the one game that Pakistan have had, Rizwan has got Ibrar in during the first power play. Now it's a different opposition, different way that he's thinking about this is he wants wickets up front, and the way that India play, they play spin well. So he's entrusted his fast bowlers to get them those wickets, right? They're really looking worried because Pakistan have only picked up a single wicket so far.
And Pakistan are opting to go slightly fuller than what India did when India bowled this morning. You see the economy rates of the bowlers. India weren't picking up many wickets, but they stopped the flow of runs. There's many ways that you can get wickets. And Pakistan have decided to go all-out attack. We're looking at hitting the stumps. We're trying to get the batsmen to play around their front leg. But that's also kind of gone against them. This partnership, 32 of 29, has come quickly. Just need to bring that length back a little bit, play some normal cricket, squeeze and see if a wicket comes that way.
Goes quick. Gets the single. It's That's one thing with Virat Kohli. He'll keep his non-strike on his toes as well because
ਚੋਰ ਸਕੋਰ ਦੇ
he runs hard between the wickets.
But on a big ground like this, where the outfield isn't that quick, it becomes so important for Virat Kohli then to just pick gaps and be able to run hard. He faces his one-day innings around fitness as well.
10 gone, 64 for 1.
ਨਹੀਂ ਯਾਰ ਬੇਟਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਸਕੋਰ ਲੱਗਾ ਉਹ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੇਕਿਨ ਉਹਦਾ ਸਕੋਰ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਕਰ ਗਿਆ
ਹੋਰ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਵਿਕਟ ਹੀ ਆਊਟ ਹੋਏਗੀ ਤੇ ਬਚਣਾ ਹੈ
ਸਾਡੀ 10 ਓਵਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਚੋਟ ਮਾਰਦੇ ਆ 10 ਓਵਰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ 25 ਮੇਰਾ 13 ਓਵਰਾਂ ਦਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਚੋਟ ਸਕੋਰ
ਨਹੀਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ 15 ਚ ਹੋਇਆ 15 16
ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਫੈਕਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਮੈਂ ਬੰਦਾ ਬੜੀ
We've done with power play turnovers, scored 64 for 1.
ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਸਮਾਂ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਲਾਇਆ ਕੋਈ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਅਫਰੀਦੀ ਤੇ ਨਸੀਬ ਸ਼ਾਹ ਨੇ 5 ਆਊਟ ਚਿੱਟੀ ਸਕੋਰ ਕਰ
Some of the highlights from the power play. Rohit came out blazing. Couple sixes to get going. Some beautiful cover drives, charging down the wicket, and then this Yorker. So Chai Afridi is so well known for. Shubman Gill has shown some class. Couple short-arm pull jabs for 4 and some beautiful cover drives.
As soon as the power play is done, this one goes with Harish Rauf. There's an animated conversation going on. I don't know what it is about.
ਕੋਹਲੀ ਦੀ ਵਿਕਟ ਕੱਟੀ
64 for 1 now. First bowling change.
ਪ੍ਰੋਡਕਸ਼ਨ ਦਾ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ ਜੇ
Haris Rauf. Now with Haris Rauf, one thing you've seen, he may concede runs, but he's a wicket taker. Someone who'll hit the deck hard. It's gone away fine. 2 runs comfortably taken.
ਸਕੋਰ ਹੈ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਕੋਹਲੀ ਹੈ
And some of the driving of Shubman Gill has been breathtaking.
ਅਵੇ ਇਹ ਨਾ ਫੁੱਲਰ ਬੋਲ ਕੀਤੇ ਨੇ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਦੀ ਸਲੌਟ ਪਈ ਹੈ ਅੱਛੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ
Uses his height, reach to good effect. Has always had that extra bit of time from a very young age. That's at the end.
ਕਿਆ ਹੀ ਬਾਤ
Just short.
ਗਾਈ ਕੁਸ਼ਤੇ ਗਾੜੀ ਯਾਰ
ਕੀ ਬੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਯਾਰ
ਐਸਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਣੇ ਨੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਹੀ slow ਆਇਆ
This is what Harish Rauf will do.
ਤੇਰਾ ਵਾਜ ਰਿਹਾ ਬੋਲ
Has to drag it leg side.
ਐਵੇਂ
Big edge. Naeem Shah just jogged in, so Harish Rauf wasn't quite pleased with him. Yeah, he wants him in and he wants him attacking the ball.
He's someone who's not afraid to catch the pitch, pounce on the pitch. He'll try and hustle batsmen out.
ਕੈਚ ਉਹ ਕੈਚ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਯਾਰ
ਤੇਰੇ ਮੂੰਹ ਤੇ ਨਾ ਦੇ ਯਾਰ
ਓ ਯਾਰ
ਅਰੇ ਨਾ
That
ਪੈ
was it hard.
ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਸ਼ਾਹ
Crossfield Shah
ਉੱਠ ਕੇ ਮਰ ਜਾ ਦੂਸਰਾ
has
ਚਾਂਸ
put this one down. It went hard and straight to him.
ਸਿੱਧਾ ਵੀ
Is
ਸਿੱਧਾ
that the
ਕੈਚ
man who
ਹੋਵੇ
win the game?
ਉਹ
The informed batter It's gone quickly to him, but you need to take those.
Catch there, good wicket. Catch there, good wicket. So immediately into the game is Harris Roth. And that one too, just keeping a little bit low. That's the end of the 11th. India of 67 ball.
$67 for 1. So Abraham into the attack. Let's see what Rizwan is saying. He's saying there's no pace in this pitch. Got to get the length right. A little short of length. Batsmen have ample time. Gives them the opportunity now to rotate the strike without trying something too flash.
Big drop catch the previous over. Pakistan, they just keep thinking now, new batter in, slip in, leg spinner on, a chance to potentially get a double strike. Put down Shubman Gill. They're going to have to respond best as they can now.
This is the drop catch. It went fast, it went hard. Games like this, you want that to stick. It will change the course of the game. Now Basit Abraham, a big spinner of the ball.
Not a big spinner, but he'll have those varieties with mystery spin, the googly, the off spin, the carom ball. But he bowled it slowly now. Rizwan has just said, bowl it slowly. As you can imagine, big game for him. First game against India, it's a huge game. One day international, an ICC event. If you're able to pick him, then you're pretty much sorted. Back foot, right for a swing is 70 for 1.
So 70 for 1. Harris Rauf. Oh, fine shot on the up. He timed it beautifully. Just cut inches from the boundary. Get a couple of runs. Nothing very clear with Virat Kohli ever since he's come this summer tent. He's closing in on a big landmark, 2 runs away from 14,000 runs. He's got it quicker. If and when he gets it quicker than anybody else. Oh, this time in the gap. Beautifully played for 4. Takes him past 14,000 runs. When you see the number of matches he's taken to get it, as compared to the others. Don't know why he's one of the greats of the white ball game.
In the world of 2020 cricket, we're used to the ball flying all over the place, but there's still room and still place for the classical cricket cover-off drive. And no one better than this man at the crease right now. That is absolutely beautiful.
Takes the single. And ever since he reached 8,000 runs, he's been the quickest. To 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, now 14. And this is how he got there.
Yeah, fittingly, the cover drive to get to the landmark. That is probably the shot of the night so far. We've seen he'll play some beautiful shots for this man when he plays the cover drive. What a player he has been.
Lovely timing. Get 3 comfortably, so the run's flowing. Shubman Gill just pulling up there as he took that 3rd run.
Just going off that back to end this over. Shubman Gill just slowing up, just feeling something in the leg. Little hop, little stretch, but he's just a little cramped.
Just signalling to the dressing room. We want the physio to come out. Going along nicely at the moment. Run rate over 6.
Catch it!
Oh, what a shot that is! Right at the meat of the packet. The first one was glorious. This one is even better. So another boundary to end the over. 84 for 1.
It gets punch through the offside. One pass covers right, the other one pass covers left. It is classy batting at the very best.
Ahmed.
Some sumptuous driving being executed initially by Shubman Gill and now by Virat Kohli. On each occasion, this crowd has roared with delight. Not a hard volley by any stretch. 85 for 1. And India going quite well, Ramesh Raja and Sunil Gavaskar.
Yes, I think it's the kind of start that India wanted. Even in the first 10 overs of the power play, it was important that the ball was moving around when the Pakistani bowlers were coming in, firing on all cylinders, not to lose wickets.
A way out of this was for Pakistan to pick regular wickets. And so once again we're seeing a partnership flourishing. Kohli and Gill.
ਜੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ 15 ਵਾਲਾ ਸ਼ੂਟ
Fundamentals of this India's batting lineup. What can Pakistan do here? Sort of feel that is a little bit more menacing. Do something different with the bowling options. Take few risks. Maybe the bouncer strategy. Look to bowl 2-3 bouncer, couple of bouncers.
Yes, absolutely. They're going to look to do something different. See, Abrar is also not getting much serve from the surface. So, I think it depends to a great extent on how Rauf bowls. Rauf can be expensive because he's quick. So, sometimes the ball can go equally quick off the surface. 87 for 1.
One of the much debated aspects of the Pakistan squad for this tournament with the part-time spin of Kishore Shah, sometimes Salman Aliaga, how they can operate in a time when Pakistan need wickets now. Can they create an opportunity?
They have to look to do something. They've got to now see what is happening at the moment is the singles are coming quite comfortably. So the batters don't need to do something different, don't need to try anything different. So maybe try and block the singles so that the batters take a bit of risk.
That ball has got a grip and spin for Khushdil Shah. Pakistan need to consider this as a 40-run, a 40-over contest. So get your best bowlers in. I think you've got to really attack India. Otherwise, as Sunil Gavaskar was just mentioning, this milking of singles really will help India to build more pressure. Pakistan is not kind of bowling team that can bowl in one area. They're always looking for something different. Compared to New Zealand, for example, you ask New Zealand to bowl that line and length, hard length, they do that all throughout the innings. Not Pakistan. They want to experiment. It's just in their DNA. They want to do something else after bowling a couple of balls. So, still feel that you've got to get your best fast bowler or get 3-4 overs from your faster men and look for that shorter length against Virat and Shubman Gill. They'll take up that challenge because they're naturally good players with a pull shot. May not be able to execute one, and so Pakistan may get a breakthrough as a result. 15 done, 89 for 1.
ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਦੇਤਾ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮੁੱਦੇ ਸੀ ਨਾਲ ਲੱਗੇ ਰਹੇ ਕੈਚ ਛੱਡਿਆ ਉੱਥੇ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਚ ਪਰ ਕੋ ਬੜਾ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਿਲ ਕੈਚ ਸੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬਣਾਈ ਸੱਜਿਆ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਪਿਆ
Nice crowd on hand today, sold out, and the top tier has filled in nicely as the sun has gone down. The Abrar matchup to Virat Kohli is something that they would have spoken about with that sort of mystery, wrist spin sort of attack at Virat.
Yes, he's had his problems. You can see over there. The ball coming on straight for the inside edge. You need a bit of luck in this game, and certainly that inside edge going past the leg stump. He's now preferring to play the leg spinner off the back foot. He's not getting onto the front foot, waiting for the ball to do its bit. Don't be still loose. He could have maybe played forward. He hasn't. He's thought of playing forward to the leg spinner Adil Rashid. England recently. Abu Rashid got him out looking to play forward, getting the ball to turn, a little push. Now he's playing off the back foot. You can see. Three deliveries he's played it off the back foot.
Even that, you guys talk about playing around with the field, with things seemingly going along swimmingly. You get a short leg in, get a silly point in, just give the batter, like you have something to think about, someone in his eye line. It may not eventually lead to a pad. Just psychologically, it brings a different close-in feeler in his eye line. Against Bangladesh, and fell to the wristing.
Umrah doesn't toss the ball up. So he probably wanted the same kind of bounce that Rishabh got the other day. And he got the wicket off Kohli. Umrah goes a lot quicker, a lot flatter.
ਸਾਡੇ ਨੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਗੋਲ ਕਰ ਲਿਆ
93 for 1. Chipman Gill's just stretching back the leg there. Shot that single to end the over, and it looked more like a shuffle than it was a full-on sort of job.
With that line, Khushdil is hoping for a cotton bowl because he's bowling that middle and leg stump, trying to spin the ball across, and so he's asking the strikers to go against the spin. Play with your wrists more than with your shoulders. Let's see what happens now.
Some feel that they should bring the down into the 30-meter circle, or maybe just a little bit outside that 30-meter circle, and tempt the batters to try and go over him. Because that 30-meter may be playing against the turn.
I think there's a lot of scope to be aggressive in ODI cricket because it's a longer format, obviously, and it's about picking up wickets. It's not about defending scores. This format allows you to be experimental in your approach and be just a little bit flexible in what you want to achieve as far as wickets are concerned, but you've got to have that mindset.
See what I mean? They picked 4 runs. So there's no pressure. Strikes moving, both the batters are pushing the ones. It's when you play top balls that the pressure starts to build on the batter. What about just hitting boundaries? As long as he's getting single, he's fine.
You just feel and hope that it's going to be a shorter experiment with Khushdil Shah. At this stage, Pakistan need wickets, and he hasn't really looked that threatening.
Six off the over, 99 for 1, and drinks. Pakistan were bowled out for 241, and India in pursuit at 99 for 1 with Shubman Gill on 46, Virat Kohli on 30, above 143 required from 33 overs. Shubman Gill not feeling 100%. He's sort of been shuffling along for a few of the easy singles, got some treatment during the break. Before play, ICC had the option of making a presentation to Jasprit Bumrah for all his awards and his accolades over 2024 in the T20 Team of the Year cap, Test Team of the Year cap, and of course the highest individual honour for men's cricket, that is the Garfield Sobers Trophy for ICC Men's International Cricketer of the Year, receiving it from the ICC chair Jay Shah. 71 Test match wickets in 2024 for Jasprit Bumrah. Met him in the gym yesterday. I got lost on my way downstairs and ended up in the gym, and he was in there doing his rehab. Must be the coolest superstar I've ever come across, Jasprit Bumrah. Very level-headed and down-to-earth. And wish him well in his rehab. 100 comes up for India in pursuit of this 242.
So I think what India have done is they're playing smart cricket. They're not looking to play any flamboyant cricket. They're looking to play smart cricket, not have any risks. They don't need to, because the asking rate has not been. If Pakistan had scored maybe 280 or thereabouts, then the asking rate would have been more than 5 and over, almost 6 and over. That can put a little bit of pressure if early wickets fall.
Terrific delivery. He perhaps couldn't play here, but if he knew beforehand it was coming, that was special from Abra. Some magic.
It's an absolute ripper. What a delivery. You couldn't have done anything about it. Even Virat Kohli there suggests that it was an unplayable ball. It spun like a top. Wanted to grip, turn and hit the stumps. Brilliant. I think Pakistan would be so well served with this breakthrough, because they were going nowhere. Shubman Gill played a lovely hand of 46 of 52 balls. Smooth as silk he was at the crease. Bowled by Abrar. A beauty. 150.
Breakthrough has come courtesy a bit of magic from Abra Ahmed. Shreyas Iyer replaces Shubman Gill. Just over after the break, and success, exact success, slipping quite rightly. Great seam position as it went down towards Shubman Gill as well. 4 degrees of spin.
As a result of that tweaker, now you're guessing whether he'll bowl another spin delivery or will it straighten up the surface. But this was out of this world, really. Got it to tweak. Look at the revs on the ball, and it spun from leg to off. Brilliant.
That was more like the Ravichandran Ashwin carom ball or the flicker. Because normally you find the wrist spinner, you're looking to turn the ball with the third finger of his hand. You can have a look over there. See, it's a middle finger. This is exactly what Ravichandran Ashwin bowls at flicker or the carom ball. And he also used to get the ball to turn as much. Superb delivery.
Bounce as well.
Very good stop from Kushal. 102 for 2.
ਤੋਤੇ ਨੂੰ ਲਾ ਦੇਣੀ ਉਹਦੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਉਹਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਅਕਸ਼ਰ ਪਟੇਲ ਦੇ ਵੀ ਮਾਇਨੇ ਅਕਸ਼ਰ ਪਟੇਲ ਦੇ ਵੀ ਉਮੀਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਕਰੇਗਾ ਮਸਲਾ ਕਿ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਰਾਹੁਲ ਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਇਹ ਹਾਰਦਿਕ ਪਾਂਡਿਆ ਜਡੇਜਾ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਨਾ ਸਾਰੇ ਠੁੱਲੇ ਆ ਇਹ ਠੁੱਲੇ ਨੇ ਮੇਨ ਵਾਲਾ ਜੱਟਲੇ ਦੋ ਦਿਨ ਨੇ ਹੈ
102 for 2. The fall of that wicket, Harris Raff back into the attack. Mention how important it is for him to try to have a good outing with the ball tonight. Expensive in his first 2 overs.
I think it's a good move to have Rav coming into bat because Rav coming into ball, I beg your pardon, because Shreyas Iyer has just come into bat. And Shreyas has had his issues with the short ball. Good move that by Rizwan, the captain, to bring the quickest bowler, Irish Raff, into ball.
The sweet timer of the ball. Let's see what tactics Pakistan employ here to a newcomer. They need to get regular wickets, scalps to be taken regularly. Still feel there's a lot of scope if you bowl a slow bouncer, a regular bouncer and a slow bouncer. Just vary the pace.
The slow bouncer has become such an effective delivery, isn't it? In limited overs cricket particularly. And you've got 2 fielders there. You've got a big boundary. This is a huge ground. So certainly worth trying the slower bouncer, also the quicker bouncer.
Such an interesting phase of the game, this stage. India can't go wrong because a wicket has gone down. They've lost a set asset. New batsman is in. Pakistan in need of a couple of strikes to make it interesting and make that 242 difficult to get. Fielders have got to be in to stop that single. Rotation of strike has to cease. Put pressure on Shreyas.
That nipped back sharply. Terrific delivery. 145 kilometers per hour as well.
Well, he's anticipating the short ball, so he's going on to the back foot. He goes deep in the crease. So you can see his front foot is actually behind the popping crease. So anything pitched up, he's going to be in a bit of trouble, and anything that nips back.
Yeah, that ball came back at an angle, at pace. Pakistan would be hoping for a bit of reverse magic.
One oh seven for 2. and perhaps even more purchase off the surface. Abra Ahmed getting rid of Gill.
कोहली भी स्पिन को अच्छा खेलता है कोहली ने बढ़िया करता है लेग ब्रेक
Of course, from a fast bowling perspective, that delivery from Paris Ralph at the back end of the last over, top delivery.
What one will see with this partnership of Ashes is the running between the wickets. Yeah, look at this. This one is nipped back in. Is deep in the crease. Shreyas Iyer. Maybe the ball pitching a little further up. Maybe a couple of feet further up. Will give little time for the batter to make the adjustment.
Still persisting with long on and long off. Pakistan have got limited options as far as runs are concerned. New man, why give him an easy passage? Shreyas Iyer quite happy to just make a single from it off.
Not averred to the fact that if you want to go short to Shreyas Iyer, Joss Butler actually does it quite a lot in recent times, getting a short leg in this format. With your deep backward square, just for a couple of deliveries. If Paris Ralph is bowling at Shreyas Iyer, because if it sends some sort of message with the close in fielder there, may not lead to a wicket going to him. I think those sorts of things are little tactics you can do just for a couple of balls, not an entire over. 109 for 2. Lovely evening, lovely day. 64 for 1 of the power play in there, 45 for 1, and that second 10 overs. Paris Ralph steaming in. And steaming into the commentary position, Dinesh Karthik.
Well, there's been a lot of hue and cry about Shreyas Iyer. One thing he's done going back to domestic cricket is change up his technique a bit. Look at how wide and open he is before in the 2023 World Cup compared to how much more side-on he is in this format right now, and that helps him get into a better position, play the ball much later as well. And how he's been able to do that is that exaggerated bat flap that he has. He doesn't tap the bat down anymore. He almost has this exaggerated bat flap, as you can see. And that's why he's been able to deal with the short balls as well much better, because he gets his hands higher and he's in control of the pull shot these days much more than what he used to be. In the recently concluded bilaterals, he did it nicely where they peppered him with short balls, but he was able to counter it nicely. It was deep in the crease, the bat flap happens, and then reacts to the ball depending on wherever the line and the length is.
What about the bat hanging up like a periscope, DK?
Like that, send it back. Just tap it. It's very uncomfortable for you. Just get into a good position to tap it.
Yes, no, but when he's ducking, we saw that, the bat was up in the air.
Send it back. Very soon, send it back. Get him to teach him to drop his wrist.
The other thing that he does so well is that he uses that crease. We know that he really pushes himself back in the crease, and he knows exactly how far he is from the stumps, and that can be at times difficult. That's gone fine for 4. At least a bouncer was trying. No harm in doing that. Virat Kohli is such a special player that he'll put it away, but at least he has to take a little bit of risk.
And you can see that maybe he wasn't in full control of that shot. See that he wasn't fully in control, and then the fielder there. So yes, the word
it go.
First boundary after 45 deliveries for India.
ਯਾਰ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਣੇ ਬੋਲਰ ਸਾਰੇ ਲਾ ਦੇ
ਓਏ ਇਹ ਕੀ ਅਰੇ ਕਾਫੀ
Good. Just open the face to get it into the gap and rotate the strike.
Look at every aspect of a great batsman. It's running between the wickets. It's about game awareness. It's about reading the situation, and you get that from Virat Kohli. He's not a one-dimensional player. He'll play for you, he'll play for the team.
One 1-5 for 2.
Well, he's completed the run quite comfortably. He stopped the ball. Have a look at this. This is unusual. He stopped the ball with his hand. If the Pakistanis appeal, and they didn't, it could be obstructing the field. I mean, there was no need. Maybe there was nobody backing up also at that stage. Maybe there could have been an extra run over there. Extra run. Have a look. There's nobody backing up. I mean, the fielder at mid-wicket would have had to dive. But there was no need for him to interfere with the progress of the ball. He's lucky nobody has appealed.
And here I was raving about his game awareness.
वो उसमें जो आदतें हैं अफगानिस्तान श्रीलंका की टीम को सबसे ज्यादा वो हरकतें करते हैं अफगानिस्तान के श्रीलंका बड़े ये फिर भी थोड़े खुले दिल के हैं बड़े खुले दिल के हैं हमारे जो लोग
It's good to see Shaman really running in hard. I know he went for a few runs at the coastline. The excellence of the batting, but it's as hard as I've seen him run in for a couple of years.
बॉल ही नहीं अपर दी यार दी वो सिंपल थोड़ा जेड़ा आंदा खलोंदा अल्लाह चाले सिंगल चाले चल नहीं कुबड़ी अन्ना ने बनया है
Pakistan needs strong body language. Make sure that they're engaged in this contest. Anything can happen. A couple of wickets add to the score and it becomes an interesting game for Pakistan suddenly. Easily done through the mid-off region again. Easy single. Not only allows for rotation of strike, but it releases the pressure as well, these singles.
और विराट कोहली ने ट्रेन किया युवराज सिंह
118 for 2.
It's a good battle. Harish Rauf. Virat Kohli running hard between wickets. That's the one feature of his cricket. Might be in form, be out of form, going through all kinds of stuff, but he will always run hard between wickets. Always search for that single, always try and convert the 1 to the 2. And if Virat Kohli is batting, then you must have Bazil Khan on air.
Nice one, Harsha. But yeah, it's just Pakistan. Whenever he plays against Pakistan, brings his A game.
ਬੱਲੇ ਹੀ ਆ ਜਾਣੀ ਵੀਡੀਓ
He started very well today. 44 of 53. He's looked every inch the player that we've known over the years. He's run hard between wickets. He's driving. A couple of cover drives early on, just sublime. Went past 14,000 runs. Got 60 odd games quicker than anybody else.
ਨਹੀਂ ਅਗਰ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਅਗਰ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਪਾਣੀ
One of the greats of the ODI game. I think there's one other great in the ODI game that not enough people talk about. Quickest to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,000 runs. Hashim Amla.
ਯਾਰ ਅੱਗੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਆਨ ਹੋਣ
Incredible batter, Hashim Amla. And at the time, a lot of guys would talk about a guy like David Warner. There it is, most runs in one-day international cricket. Tendulkar's right up there, Sangakkara. Oh, one of my favourite batters, Umar Sangakkara. Beautiful cover drive. And then Virat Kohli. Hashim Amla, he'll be batting at a time where David Warner dominated one-day cricket a lot. And I think, he stands corrected, but I need to check out our stats, man. But I think Hashim Amla's strike rate is better than David Warner's in one-day cricket. It's something that you wouldn't think of, considered Hashim wasn't a dasher, but managed to score a lot of runs through that cover point without really taking on a bowler, just absolute elegance.
Isn't there a little bit of an imprint in this Champions Trophy with Hashim Amla? Ryan Rickleton and the other done some work with him.
Yeah, Ricks is a very different player though. He likes to bang it a little bit more than what Hash did, but worked with him during the SA20, and he works with him at the Lions too under Russell Domingo as head coach and Hashim Amla as the batting coach.
They clear the infield. We had DK talking a little while ago why he's become a much better player at the short ball. That was as good as any. And across the halfway mark.
Yeah, shot outside off stump, so the extension of the arms made sure you hit it in front of square. That tells you had ample time to see it and then hit it. Another boundary hit.
He's come steaming in out of shot like he always does. But he's in his 5th over, none for 33. Going at just under 7 and over.
ਇਹ ਗੱਲ ਮੈਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸਹੀ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਆਪ ਐਵੇਂ ਖੇਡਣ ਦੇ ਇਹਦੇ ਮਿੰਟ ਦਾ ਲਾੜ ਕਿਤੇ ਚਲੇ
5 of that over, it's 123 for 2.
लेकिन आवर 30 है ठीक है ना
How good is this young man being applauded? 6 overs, 1 for 18. Proper wicket taker. He's already bowled one of the balls of the tournament. One that got a well set Shubman Gill.
ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕੈਸੇ ਚਲੇ ਲਾ
चल यार तेरे लाने यार है
ਸਾਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਬੰਦ ਕਰਨਾ
ऐसे चल नहीं आती ठीक है
What happened to
यार
Shadab?
गाड़ी नहीं करना ही
You look at it on paper. Shadab, leg spinner, can bat anywhere, best fielder.
चले घर चले अब
Didn't deliver with the ball. Pakistan had a problem in the mid overs. He couldn't get wickets in the mid overs. Look at him. Spin bowling all rounder. You look at him as a batting all rounder. Maybe that's the way forward for him.
बीसीसीआई के भी चेयरमैन नहीं है जयशंकर नहीं बीसीसीआई का चेंज हो
But he always looking at his shoulders and somehow he lost his zip. He lost the ability to take wickets. T20 cricket, different ball game, but in one-day cricket, you want wickets in the middle overs. That's where Pakistan back. Remember that World Cup in India where Pakistan just couldn't get a wicket in those overs.
From that point of view, Abrar looks a good bet. Shadab brought 3 dimensions to his cricket. Abrar, primarily a bowler, bats at 11. He's a good bowler. At the moment, what India are doing is just trying to knock singles off him. I'm sure you don't give him a wicket, just keep knocking the singles. India going at 5.24, only need to go at 4.5.
And Rizwan has a decision to make. He wants to bring back his main bowlers. You want wickets right now. You don't want to just let this game meander. I don't think you can defend 118 now. So you've got to get Naeem back. Maybe Shaheen.
Only one of that over. Strike 24 for 2 after 24. So Shaheen Afridi asked a lot of questions, bowled a great ball to Rohit Sharma, but 5 overs for 43. Shubman Gill went after him. Let's go back to Naseem Shah maybe. 5 overs, none for 21. In fact, he is. I promise you, I wasn't watching down there and pretending to be very smart.
Back to Naeem Shah. Pakistan just need to identify an area here where they're going to get a wicket. Is he going to run in as he just going to bowl hard length, or where is he going to get this wicket? So just identifying an area, maybe a slip or something. You need to say, where do I think this ball is going to go, and where do I think I'm going to get this guy out? Is it going to be caught deep cow or deep square leg or the short ball, fine leg? Or am I bringing in my cover or my mid-wicket into play? There needs to be an idea if they want to get a wicket right now and they're going to attack, where they're going to get that wicket from.
So when you're a young bowler starting out, and Naseem, for all his great ability, is still a